not big on political stuff. You don't want to ever find anything online about me talking about political stuff. Because I don't know shit about political stuff. I never worry about it. But after watching these TikToks and shit of these people on the ground, you can't deny it unless you blind. You can't deny what the hell is going on. I've been having people come at me all different type of ways. I've even been called a white supremacist. That was because of my opinions on the matter. I think the government's fucking us all. I think they've been trying to pin us against each other for the longest time. Because they know if we come together, meaning like the whites and the blacks, they've been trying to pin us against each other for the longest damn time, that they have no chance against the people. Not even a little bit. Their biggest fear is that we're all going to get together and come as one. And if we do that, the government ain't got a fucking chance. I've always kind of learned you can be enemies with somebody, but if you both have a bigger common enemy, you're bound to come together, fight together, take care of that one. I don't know. Check out these videos. Let me know your opinion on them. I know we're not all going to look and see it the same way, but just have an open mind and kind of think about the shit that we've gone through the past few years and see where it's going. Check them out.
I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the
Front Street and people were evacuating. There was a police barricade at the end of Front Street. There was a police barricade blocking the street so people couldn't get out. I don't know if they thought they were doing the right thing. Maybe they thought the fire was on the other side or going that direction or what. But the people trying to escape in those cars that you see burnt, they were blockaded in there. The water was shut off. Firefighters couldn't fight this. The local people couldn't save their own homes. School was canceled that day. You had children, our keiki, babies, and elderly trapped in the homes. That's who they're recovering. As a Hawaii native, as somebody born and raised on the island of Maui, as somebody who has family and friends and community over there, please keep talking about it. Please keep talking about it.
Good evening. I'm Jess Perkins with Casey Wong. Top story, Santa Barbara. 10,000 acres of wooded residential land were scorched in an instant when a laser cannon aboard the Strategic Defense Peace Platform misfired today during routine startup tests. Casey?
Yes, it was a day of mourning for the families of 113 people known dead at this hour. Among them, 2 former United States presidents who had retired in the Santa Barbara area. A day of mourning for a country.
Red or green or something like that. Real lasers, one of the key advantages that they provide is that they are invisible. You actually can't see them. You just see this damage suddenly starting to blow something up. So if we take a look now at what the Athena did to a truck. So we're looking at a truck engine, and the Athena within seconds was able to beam right in there, heat the whole thing up, and burn through the engine of this vehicle. So if you can imagine if you were in that vehicle, all of a sudden, this hole would start appearing in your engine, and the whole thing would just disappear. That's what these lasers do. Now, there's some other key advantages that we should mention. Let me give you 3 of them. 1, unlimited ammo. As long as we have power, we have an unlimited magazine. Downrange, of course, having unlimited ammo can be a huge advantage. Second, it's silent. We don't give the enemy any advance warning that it's coming. And then the third one I wanted to touch on is that it travels at the speed of light. So not only are we delivering powerful, decisive.
My name is Tara Rodas, and thanks to the bravery of Aaron Stevenson, and thanks to Project Veritas and James O'Keefe for publishing the story, I was sitting on the Pomona Fairplex emergency intake site processing unaccompanied children. So you may know that children were coming to this country from other countries. We were taking them into the care, HHS, and then delivering them to sponsors, unvetted sponsors throughout the United States. So because one whistleblower came forward and because one organization was willing to tell the truth, I was able to then uncover and report that the U.S. government is the middleman in a large-scale, multi-billion-dollar child trafficking operation. We literally have government-sponsored, taxpayer-funded child trafficking. So one whistleblower coming forward, telling the truth, sets in motion a cascade of things that you could never imagine. So I was very grateful for the opportunity for someone to tell the truth. And who knows, maybe one of you could be the next person to come forward. So along with my buddy Aaron, I'm going to continue to speak the truth until children are rescued, criminals are prosecuted, and the United States government no longer is putting billions of dollars to traffic children.
No, they're not slick. Just wait. Everybody, just wait until our people find out the truth. They know how powerful we all are together. And if everybody knew what really happened, and if we all stood up against it, it's done. Especially as Islanders, do you know how unified we all are? We're a unit. I'm gonna share the photo, but y'all, did y'all know that they shut the water off? They shut all the water off. So I seen a video saying oh, this smart man used the water hose to fight off the fire from his house. Everybody tried. The water was off. Not only that, all the children were home because school was canceled that day. They were all home, and the parents weren't there to evacuate them. Y'all, please pause and read what one of my sources sent me. The locals are already traumatized with enough to deal with, but as the truth comes out, we can share it and put a stop to the evil and the narrative that they're trying to put out there.
And this fire was so hot that all of the wheels of the cars have melted, all the aluminum has melted. You can see it just like water.
And in case you were wondering, aluminum melts at 1,221 degrees Fahrenheit. Man, that's a pretty hot fire. But hang on a second. You mean to tell me all those trees with foliage on them didn't burn up? I did also notice that the asphalt is very much intact after such